is amazing. She's probably the most fantastic person you'll ever come across. Her heart is so pure. If people don't know her, you need to get to know Michelle. She will change your life with the wisdom and everything that she's gone through.
I was in an abusive marriage, and I had stopped school. And while I was in that hospital bed, God said the words came to me, "It's time." And I knew exactly what he meant. It was time to get back into school and work towards the future. It was that Friday evening, and I was at home. I lived in North Minneapolis at the time. Single mom. 2 of my girls were home. I have 4 children, but the 2 girls were home. And I just had a lot of numbness and tingling in my face, in my arm. And I said, well, I'm not going to the hospital. I am a nurse, so I knew these could be symptoms of a stroke. But I didn't have health insurance at the time. And back then, being a single mom, my boys were away at group homes, had some problems with the law. I did the best I could, keeping a roof over their head. But I wasn't there a lot because I had to work so much. You would think, she's a nurse, she should have insurance. I couldn't afford it. I really could not afford the premium at the time. So this is another bill, another ambulance ride. I just couldn't do it. And I had to take care of my girls. So didn't go. Tuesday, worked a full day, and I knew what time it was when it happened because I was watching the clock so I could go punch out. And literally 5 minutes to 3 is when I felt so dizzy, complete dizziness, and all of the complete no function on my left side at all. And that's when someone else came through the door.
Luckily for me, when I went to clock in, she was already at the clock. You don't looking right today. What's going on? She said, I'm fine. So my conscience was not too clear to just walk away. And I started telling her about, Michelle, I think you need to go to the hospital.
So much went through my mind of, who am I going to be? Am I going to be able to take care of these girls? Or are they going to have to try to figure out how to take care of me? And I hid a lot from those children back then because I had to be that strong mom. So I'm getting back to work. But the numbness of my face lasted 6 months, and I still have a slight slur that reminds me I had that stroke even till today. If I had to go back and do it again, I would have went that Friday night. So that's why I teach people now, just go. Don't take those chances, because it could have been a lot worse for me. And while I was in that hospital, I did a lot of talking to God. I'm all they got. That stroke is what made me become stronger, believing in myself, because I had no self-esteem. So if it took that stroke to wake me up, I'm thankful for that experience. My great-grandmother, her name is Flossie Washington, and she raised me to value education. And what she said back then was, she said, people can take things away from you, your house, your car, your money, but they can't ever take away your education. And so now I'm one of the nurse educators, helping that other future generation of nurses coming into nursing. I have a theological certificate. I'm a faith community nurse as well. I am going to be that inspiration for someone, because I didn't have it growing up besides my great-grandmother. most recent that definitely let me know that heart disease is in our family is my baby brother, Jason. Try not to cry. He just died 2 years ago, 35 years old. You weren't able to save him, but now you may be able to save others by speaking out about it and how prevalent it is in our community. I think of when I was that single mom without insurance, no one said or told me, gave me resources of where to go for like sliding fees and clinics. I mean, I've learned this along the way, but not everybody knows the grocery store is so far away. You got your corner stores. And some of them have fruit and it's astronomical. So it's not enough places for us to get these healthy choices. So how can people be successful? It takes all of us. What they say, it takes a village to raise a child. It takes all of us to raise awareness in our communities and decrease health disparities in our communities.